The regulatory rules' openness provided institutions in the education sector with a chance to find funding resources that would result into development funds. Billions of shillings in school development fees have been used to improve Uganda's education sector, including both private and public schools. However, there is a catch: the government has decided to remove them.
Government has never helped private schools and is not ready to do so. Okay? But I believe that schools will still have to fit within the structure. It looks like government says if you want to put up a school, it's up to you to see where you get the money from, put up the developments, and start charging school fees only at that level, which school fees also will not be sufficient for even operating expenses. That's where the private schools have got a big, big challenge. That's why you hear some schools saying, no, this policy is bad. The policy would not be bad, but I think it is being implemented the wrong way. That's all. They have not consulted the appropriate stakeholders to come up with these figures. I wish government engaged the private schools of all levels, including government-aided schools. They can leave out government-founded schools. But government-aided schools and the private schools need to be engaged to come up with a proposal that is agreeable on both sides, to government and to the schools.
Due to responsibilities like taxes, which must be paid by individuals and businesses at a rate of at least 10% of the income that is taxable, the parents are forced to shoulder more of the financial responsibility. The money from development fees is primarily used for school renovations or to assist in times of financial crisis.
If it is scrap, of course it is going to affect another strand of income, or where they are getting materials, asking for cement, asking for all other building materials. It is going to affect them. But it was not doing what it was intended to do. It was becoming another business. Students take the rims, take the cement, and this cement is sold, and you don't find any development at all. But I think it is within the government-aided institutions. It will not work for private.
As both private and government-aided schools had parks that quickly became a source of worry for extortion, stakeholders in the sector have recognized that the government rarely gives a clear alternative for transition because economic turbulences such as inflation heavily influence costs for various services and products.
There is no improvisation. Government is not thinking about that at all, because they have not even come up through the financial mechanism to say that probably we are opening a window through Uganda Development Bank for private schools to access low-cost funding. They are simply quiet. They say you can't struggle. You either crash or you find your way to remain in the system.
Government removing development fees won't stop the private institutions from overcharging school fees.
The education industry will be discussing a clear intention in the development strategies of many schools for some years to come, as the existence of such establishments is further endangered by socio-economic shifts. Martha Nimsima, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.